Sports with Josh Moser.
Hi there, everybody. The NBA playoffs are in full swing. Teams beginning to wrap up first-round victories. The Nuggets will be fighting for their life tomorrow night, but first, let's get you to this evening's action. Lakers taking on the Hornets in New Orleans, and we're going to pick this one up in the second, and it's CP3 going right around Kobe Bryant for the score. That would cap off a 12-0 Hornet run, and we would go into the half tied at 45. And then the closing seconds of the third, it's Paul again, this time doing it on D, taking it away from Derek Fisher, and Carl Landry there getting the conversion. New Orleans clinging to a 2-point lead. Now 2 minutes to go in the game. Ron Artest is going to grab the offensive rebound, finds Kobe Bryant for the three, great pump fake, puts it up but can't get it to go. And this one finally in the final seconds, Lakers down to 86-88. And now to the 4-5 series in the East. Dwight Howard leading the Magic against Josh Smith and the Hawks in Atlanta. And we're going to go straight to the fourth in this one. Hedo Turkoglu on the drive, but Dwight Howard is there to tie it at 76. 29 on the night for Howard. Next Atlanta possession, isolation play for Josh Smith, and he goes to his left and gets the roll. Hawks would go up 4. Now under 10 seconds to play. Hedo Turkoglu in all sorts of trouble. Great defense by Al Horford, but Turkoglu would get a look. Will it go? No, it will not. Hawks win 88-85 and take a 3-1 series lead. So both of the games tonight down to the wire, and in fact, the Nuggets sharing the same sentiment about their season. They face elimination tomorrow night against the Thunder. George Karl still trying to figure out how to put his team in a position to win.
My thing is to come out Monday and figure that all out and get some confidence going the right way and push the momentum of the pendulum to get it going in a good direction.
So with the Nuggets taken care of, let's check in on the former Denver Nugget, Carmelo Anthony. The Knicks trying to avoid being swept by Boston, and in the first, it's Melo. Watch the great spin move. Somehow gets this one to go off glass, plus the foul. Knickerbockers down 4 after the free throw. And on Easter Sunday, it's Jesus Shuttlesworth, the Lincoln High School product, a.k.a. Ray Allen, knocking down the three. You know he's still got game at 35 years young, and Boston would balloon the lead up to 23, but the Knicks would cut it to 5 of the fourth, and it's who else but Allen again. He shot 63% from the field in the series. Celtics win 101-89 and sweep round 1 against the Knicks. So the Celtics will get the winner of the Sixers and the Heat in the next round. Heat ups 3-0, and even the haters have to love the Heat in transition. LeBron going to be the recipient on the other end. Watch the finish up top, beautifully done. They would take a 4-point lead into recess. But under a minute to go in the fourth, it's the Bruin over the Marquette Golden Eagle, Drew Holiday, bringing Philly to within 1. Now next Sixer possession, it's Lewis Williams from distance. And if you haven't heard of him, he was one of the last kids to come straight out of high school. Big shot by him, and Philly gets a win 84-82 over the Heatles, avoiding the sweep. And now to the baseball diamond. The Rockies getting out of the rain and enjoying some nice weather down in Florida, wrapping up a 3-game stint against the Fish. Let's take you down to Miami. Charlie Sheen in attendance to watch this one. And in the bottom of the 5th inning, Ubaldo Jimenez would walk the bases loaded, leaving Omar Infante at the dish, and he would make Jimenez pay. Infante lines one to the gap in right center, and this is what we call a fire sale. All 3 runs come around to score 3-0 Marlins, but the Rocks would get 2 back, and in the top of the 8th, 1 on for Troy Tulowitzki, and he tapes one deep to left center. This one will bounce off the wall. Dexter Fowler would come around to score, tying the game at 3, but in the bottom of the inning, Mike Stanton crushing this pitch off Matt Belisle for a 3-run home run, and that's your final 6-3, the Marlins winning for Sheen. And finally, Luke Donald looking to become the #1 ranked golfer in the world if he gets a win at Heritage today. He would go to a sudden death playoff with Brandt Snedeker, each finishing the tournament at 12 under par, and his approach on 18 finds the bunker. So with Snedeker on the green, Donald needing a great approach from the sand, but the ball doesn't catch the break and nearly finds the hazard. Snedeker would 2-putt for par. We'll take a peek. There it is. So it all comes down to this. Donald needing to hole this one out to force another playoff hole, but it catches the lip, and Brandt Snedeker is your champion at Heritage. Lee Westwood now poised to take over the #1 world ranking. And that is your look at sports. We'll be right back.